greetings everyone,
Hi,
and welcome.
sisters.
Oh god. Every time.
I also just to post a gif of Broad and Kelly now from the roll call thing. Just like, okay, good. And now, here, oh, you bastard!
I mean, to be fair, it's kind of balanced out by the next column, which is 13, 8, 12, 9, 11, 7.
Okay, so
It's still recording?
yes, it is.
Someone's got in a call.
Ignore it.
So, greetings everyone, and welcome back to the Devil Darlings with that slight bit of interruption there at the beginning. We're kicking back into the main story again after last week's slight little detour. And the weeks before his strange trip
Hang
into
on.
a mysterious village.
I'm gonna go take this bowl down now, okay? Bye for like a minute.
Okay, that's okay. We'll just do a quick recap. So, what happened not last week, but the week before? Because last week, we don't want to say too much, because that would be spoilers for some of the players.
Especially me,
It was fun.
which I have no idea what the fuck is going on.
It's okay. Shh. It's okay.
So, what happened not
I've
last
been
week?
sick since then.
What happened not last week, but the week before?
Well, we got that mansion.
Yes, the mansion is now done. Well,
Finally.
and you went down.
Thank fuck.
Yep, you went down to see Undine, and also met the Element of Light's Foss down there as well, who set you a slight challenge. A challenge involving basically just trying to figure out this odd little town. Where you also met the god of travelling, albeit by accident. He didn't really have too much to do with it. He just kind of got dragged into it as well as kind of like a side effect.
What?
And as a bit of helpful advice, and with a couple of bags of sapphires between you all, if I recall right, you were all
We've killed Sapphire.
So the pot is rich now then.
No.
So the party's rich, you know. Then Michael says as he plans his new character to be a thief.
I mean, sapphires, right?
Yeah, who says we're gonna sell them?
I'm gonna
I'm
kill you all.
using mine to make a doll army,
don't. I have
so...
enough.
David just takes all the sapphires, fuses them together into one large weapon.
You're that
I want to keep mine.
SCP.
I'm keeping my jewels.
Were you here
I
last
could
week?
make a joke.
Were you here last week, Raali? Not last week, the week before.
No.
You don't get sapphires.
I think I was for a bit. I remember Pixie leaving.
No, that
was the last
was
thing I
before that.
Oh.
So
I
no,
don't
that
know. I don't think I was.
So you don't get sapphires.
Then you don't
No!
have any sapphires.
A lot of expense for you. Isn't that another one? Okay, never mind. Ignore me.
Anywho, you've all been teleported just outside of what seems to be a small town. You look around you. Rather than the lush greenlands that you're used to as you've been walking around this place, there seems to be more desert terrain. Just by judging from the sun's position mixed with everything else, all these towns that you've been to so far, they seem to have been on one side of the mountain. This feels like it's on the other end of the island now.
Oh yeah, we find a world of his random generation.
You can get cactuses and make dyes finally. You also find a horse.
Guys!
You also find a horse tied up there.
Oh no,
Like-
music.
What was the horse's name? Marshmallow?
Tofu.
Yeah, you find tofu.
Tofu! I don't know who Tofu is.
Oh, yeah, I probably should explain
That's
that.
because you didn't play Minecraft with all
Yeah,
of us.
we had like a Minecraft
Tofu.
server, and Tofu was
I
a horse
remember
that we
that.
lost in a village when we all died.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, so we accidentally summoned the pillagers, I think it was, wasn't it?
yeah,
Yeah.
I got chased into a room and got killed.
I hope that server goes back
the
up
base.
sometime. That were fun. So, anywho, you've all arrived.
That's whether Santa could afford it.
That is true. So you're all here just in this desert. Ahead of you seems to be this somewhat deserted town by those things. Like, you're not really seeing too much signs of life from this distance. As you're looking around, doesn't seem to be too much to your right or behind you. To the left, you can see the mountain looming in the distance. From the position of the sun, you'd guess it's roughly midday. What are you all doing?
I'm gonna
Continuing
find a
to
rocking
exist.
chair.
Wait,
I'm
what?
finding a rocking chair. Even if I have to break into somebody's house to use their rocking chair, I'm finding one, damn it.
Okay, so
Why?
Jesus.
so
Violent.
so Raka's entered the town. I'm assuming you're all going to follow close behind her.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, as you all
I mean, they're gonna see me coming.
I suppose they will see me coming as well as Leaf just clings on.
I mean, to be fair, I'm pretty sure at this point that it could just be me, Petru, Raali, and Codi could just sit on each other's shoulders and wear a coat, and I think it would probably be about the same height as.
What?
you'll just
Stack
decide
all
to
the
totem
tiny
pole.
people together.
Yeah.
Stack them all together. Put them in a coat.
What the? What was?
You thought this was a giant, but you're wrong. It's 4 tiny people in a coat.
My dad just yelled something and I don't know if it was a name.
So,
It's more than
Yeah,
people in a
that's where-
coat.
Because I'm wearing my perpetual.
so as you're all entering the town, it seems like your stereotypical deserted small western town. Like the buildings seem kind of boarded up, kind of shacked up. To your right, as you almost as you,
Who do we
To
lose?
your right, a phone call.
to your right, a fork falls. To your right, as soon as you enter, there seems to be like a large tavern. Oh, who else just joined that? Or did someone poof out?
That
and
was
jump back in?
me. I
was
couldn't
Raka.
hear any of you, so I disconnected. my
Oh,
internet.
okay. So, you've all just entered the town. Just to the right, as soon as you enter, there seems to be like a large tavern. There also seems to be a large hotel over the other side of the building. Not the building, the other
Wait.
side of the village.
Mm.
So it seems to be like just one
you-
road and the building's on the other side.
Did you say tavern or inn?
A tavern.
Never mind
Aren't
then.
Almost the same thing.
I think the
But there's
difference.
No.
I think the difference is this place doesn't look like it'd be. You won't be able to buy a room for the night. That's what they've got like the
Yes.
hotel thing for.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna walk in the tavern, buy myself a drink.
Okay, you try and walk into the tavern.
I'll
Yeah.
go into the tavern so just
Uh,
perch myself somewhere and look over to see if there's anything interesting going on.
okay.
Elves time.
Before
Like,
we
is
do
this-
that, Raali, roll me an intelligence.
Oh lord.
Oh boy, it's a giant's tavern.
You
Oh
can't
my
even get on this stool.
No. Just roll me an intelligence. Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
damn, that was good.
you start to.
Take it.
you-
Wait, Raleigh's intelligent?
Raali has 6.
Why did
No, okay. Raali has 17 in intelligence.
Could someone,
Gee, she does not act like that.
could someone
Yeah.
throw that in the,
She doesn't.
so could,
She's secretly smart.
Okay, actually, hang on. She might be smart, but does she have high wisdom? Is the question.
not yet, Michael.
Wisdom 13 in wisdom.
Raali,
It's alright, I guess. It's not like the most wisdom wise.
Raali, as you approach the door,
Yes.
you can clearly see, just from it, that the door is
Uh-huh.
locked.
No. Likely not.
Yeah, I was guessing not. I just
Yeah.
wasn't sure if it was
All right,
there.
I'll bring him in. I'll find a way. So, yeah, the door seems to
David.
be locked. Petru, you said you were going to one at Windows to have a nosy?
David had a power cut,
I'm gonna
so he'll be
try.
back
I'm
later.
gonna try and knock on the door.
Hang on, before we do that, Petru, you said you were having a nosy through the window? Or having a nosy around it?
I said I'm gonna go in and just sort of flap the vantage point to look over the tavern to
Okay.
see if anything interesting.
Roll me a perception.
Do I add things? Add things? Or do the
No,
advantage
this is
thing?
via sight, not sound.
Okay. So I have to question that.
Yeah, you start to circle the building. From your vantage point, you can tell that the front door is locked, the back door seems to be locked as well, but Joe, like, they have things going into the basement.
Mm-hmm.
They seem to have one of those at the back. Also seems to be shuttered up, but you notice a bit of disturbance, and as you look a bit more further downwards, you can see what seems to be like a tunnel just popping out from the sand, like the entrance to a tunnel.
Ooh.
You can also see what seems to be a window slightly open on the first floor.
Hmm. I will fly over to Cody or X. Alex. You okay there, Dion?
Wait,
So it's just like, Cody's just like, eh.
There's something over there. He'll point over at the thing.
The tunnel.
Yeah, sorry.
I have already started walking towards the hotel. I am very sorry. You're going to have to deal with this on your own. Have a wonderful afternoon as I start to walk faster.
Cody, roll me a perception. Let's see if you can spot this tunnel. Also, we should note for the viewers, Iron is currently sick today, so
Very sick.
Forgive Cody if she's not as energetic as usual. But yes, you do spot the opening to the tunnel.
I also won't be doing Cody's voice because it hurts.
Exactly. So don't worry too much about that.
Quite a bit.
Cody's allergic to sand.
Yeah, fuck that sand. Hate sand.
Sand.
rough
It gets
Give it a
everywhere.
sand.
Couldn't speak yesterday without my throat getting clogged up with basically crap. Well, not that type of crap, but you know what I mean.
Yep.
Gunk, just not very nice stuff.
So yeah.
So it was an absolute pain in the ass to speak.
So yeah.
And there it is doing it again.
Yep. You
Sorry,
spot
go
the
ahead.
opening to the tunnel.
Yeah.
Yep. Raali, you said you were going to knock on the door.
Yes.
Okay then. Roll me a strength check.
God damn it!
Give me a
Welcome
strength.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
11!
Power cut out there for like a split second and then just popped back on.
I was just kidding.
Yeah. Ooh.
Goddamn storm.
Oh, you have a storm going on?
You
Of
hear
course.
some like footsteps
What?
from behind the door.
I'm just gonna go look out the window because I didn't know.
Hey! Are you open?
Give me a second. Give me a second.
Huh. Yeah, but there's no storm out my window.
And you hear like the bolts and that lot being undone from the other side of the door before it slowly opens. And there seems to be like just a tall human behind the door, just like looking at you. What?
I was asking if you were open, so I'd like a drink.
I mean, the door was closed, but looked past you, everyone else. Seems like you've got a large group with you. Seems like you've travelled quite a bit. Sure, fine,
Yeah.
come in. I can't promise we've got the best drinks, but we've got the only drinks in town. I guess that's what matters.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm glad I walked away. I'm the only one who can't enjoy the savory tastes of liquor.
Cody can't drink.
Little bit of meta knowledge. If memory serves, the alcohol here is piss poor anyway.
I was gonna say,
That's very cheap.
Me and Petru and Cody are going to the tunnel anyway, so I don't.
Oh, the tunnel, beware it.
Beware the tunnel!
David.
I don't know what's going on. I wasn't there.
Stop it.
Raali would make her way inside.
I did.
Give
I
herself a
caught
drink.
myself.
Like, for those that are watching on YouTube, for those watching on YouTube slightly confused about all that, I did run a one-shot based in the same world that involved this town. I will be doing some kind of report upon that at some point, so don't worry too much. So, who's
Allo,
heading
make
inside
your
the
way
tavern?
inside.
I'll tell you now.
Yes.
Both Oni and Zora have already just gone to the hotel as well. They've like followed close behind Raka.
Oh shit.
Dang, you want to go in the tavern?
Wait. Does that mean I can get a room with Oni?
Oh god, that sounded really.
Is this my chance now that he's not here?
That is
Stop
true.
it! No.
I don't know what you mean by that, but it sounds so wrong.
Get him in the open spooper.
Did I miss something? His ex was against
Ix
old
just
punk the
wants
entire
to
time.
tie Oni to the bed. That's all.
I feel like I've missed something as well, and I'm the DM of this.
He just wants to test the structural integrity of IKEA's latest open spooper.
Exactly. Thank you.
Is this applicable?
So,
What?
to the heads of YouTube, remember when you asked me if this channel is children-friendly content? I think you have your answer.
No!
It's no.
It is not.
Penis.
Wow.
Thou shalt consume a satchel of riches.
Cheese. Consume the cheese.
Let me just check
When's
something.
Woolydale?
We've come up to 20 minutes, and I think we've only got like 5 minutes done of this entire thing. So,
Please.
getting back onto topic. Who's going in the tavern?
I will.
I
Am I-
will.
Is the door still broken?
The door was unlocked.
It seemed to have been mended since then.
Did you break another door?
There might be a tiefling-shaped boot.
I will
marked on the
tell.
door.
I will tell you. He very proudly once came back to our Final Fantasy Discord, being like, "I am the breaker of doors."
Let me just put it this way. When you're entering this place, those who are entering the tavern can roll me a perception.
My one
Right.
eye can spot all.
Give me a minute. I need to log back on to roll 20.
All right.
Or you can roll it for me if you wish.
I got 17. Good rules.
Trickstem, you don't see it. You just head straight to the bar.
Dang.
Raali and Little Leaf so far are seeing it. Who else is entering? Oh,
Where's
wait,
my
yeah, I've got to roll for Unessa.
Well, it's not down here.
Well, is there a big boot in the wall?
Allo, what are you doing at this moment?
Allo just kind of followed behind Oni and the others. She
Okay.
doesn't have any interest in booze.
Okay, so you're going to the hotel as well, then that's okay. So,
Yeah.
Unessa, you won't pass. Raali and Little Leaf, as you're entering. Yeah, it seems like not that many people have been in here for quite a while. You see what seems to be like a door going down into the basement. But Little Leaf, with you who are rolling the highest on perception, yeah, you see the boot marking the other side of the door. It looks like when they fixed this door, they put it on the wrong way around. Hence why they've been having to lock this thing.
So, is it a boot
that
in the
is so
door, or
smart.
just the shape of a boot in the door?
Just a large imprint of a boot. Also, what seems,
Now, is this...
what seems to be dried up snot.
What?
What the fuck is wrong with that door?
It's from my No, it's from the wedding with the goblin.
The bartender just sighs and just goes.
Proposal for a
The
second.
bartender just like looks to your Little Leaf, looks to where you're looking at the door, goes. Yeah, you know that the last people we had around these parts were quite a rowdy bunch. Hopefully we won't see their like again.
I'm offended.
You're not. I mean, technically you're there, but your character's not. That character's not.
I
there.
know. Oh.
So yeah, he heads behind the bar, just goes. So, what brings you to here?
I have
wasn't
no
gonna
idea
so you
because
guys
the
need to
party's...
explain. You guys need to explain, because I wasn't here last time.
Fucking weird elemental lady sent us here.
I'm imagining you saying that outside, Codi, before you go to the tunnel.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I've been taken hostage by this group and I don't know how to leave. Which
There's no escape.
I'm just with the big dragon.
I'm just picturing Raali's like, yeah, you're my bitch.
He boots Raali.
Oh, yeah, Unessa, this small kobold is giving you sass and just be like, yeah, no, you're my bitch.
I'm caught between a certain and being nice to the party. Can I?
It's
Oh wait.
just Raali. You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Can I?
Just Raali.
Can I pick the kobold up by its head?
Did I go respond to sexual bit?
That would be a grapple check, I'd say.
Alright, where is that on the sheet?
It'll be athletics versus... it'll be athletics for you, Raali. Athletics or acrobatics to get out.
Oh, let's see. Let's see which one's the better one for me.
Wait. Do I get any advantages to athletics?
Okay, I'll do acrobatics.
No, if anything, you'd be getting a disadvantage to this because this is a tiny creature you're trying to grab.
Oh, why never twice?
Well, we take the first number, which is...
Oh!
I got 21.
Okay, so... as you reach down to grab Raali, Raali just kind of sidesteps. And... let me roll severity for this.
What happened?
I bonk my head and I die.
No, that'd be 100. No, as you're reaching down, you're going at such a force because, this little tiny red thing just gave you sass, and you want to look impressive for Little Leaf. You want to seem like you're still in charge. So you reach down as fast as you can. She sidesteps, and you punch through the floor. Your hand is now caught in the floor as you feel the cold air of the basement against it.
Punching through the floor is still impressive.
This is my mental image whenever I saw that in that one.
Also,
Wait,
with that,
what's his way
with that, Little Leaf. Little Leaf, throw me either a dex check to jump off or a strength check to cling on. It's your choice.
Oh god, am I gonna certainly fail? Or am I gonna actually try? Fuck it, for the hell of it.
It's not a nat one, but it's still a 1.
I can help too! Let me help too! Let me help too!
Super special one.
I'm traveling you!
Raali, you wouldn't have been able to help with that.
Yeah, I'm too small.
Now, let me explain what happens. Little Leaf, as you're trying to cling on the best you can onto Unessa as she reaches down quickly, you kind of start to slide down her back. Well, down the back. And what you do is, you get your claws, like a cat would, to try and cling in. Only to slide down, scratching all the way down. I'm going to need you to roll your claw attack, but only but it doesn't matter about if it hits or not, just roll the damage for your claw attack.
Do I click the attack then?
Yeah, click the attack and then...
maybe.
I told him so much.
Yep, and then
I hate you all.
Click where it says claws. Click where it says claws.
I did!
No, I mean on that part here.
What?
Where it says like
Am
8
I just
melee
a joke
claws,
to you?
You click where it says claws there, that should roll your damage. Wow!
Nothing.
My scales are too fucking hard.
Yeah.
My character's not supposed to be strong.
Basically, just key their skills.
It's at this point.
I've never seen anyone roll 0 although I do
No,
see
I did. No, I did.
You have seen me roll negative initiative.
No, I've seen you roll an initiative.
Yeah.
No, I rolled a 0 once.
Yeah, that's before
with
you
a dagger.
Yeah. So,
Wait,
Yeah.
was Little
Unessa?
Leaf sliding down Unessa's back?
Yeah.
Because literally all I can imagine right there with 0 damage is like a little
It's
cat clinging slowly slides.
it's more like a case of it's pretty much just said the scales are too hard for the claws to go through like that, so it's just kind of like pinging off the scales as it goes down. So it's like dunk, 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 dunk. Kind of like if you slid down a slate roof.
Oh no!
I can't get that mental image out of my head now.
So, Little Leaf, you're kind of.
I'm a slide.
Yep. Little Leaf, you're kind of laid out on the floor behind Unessa. Unessa, you've got your hand stuck in the floor.
I want to rip it out.
Roll me a strength check.
This is pathetic.
What's up with that joke?
Yep, you managed to pull it out.
It was an out character joke.
Sorry about the floor.
It's fine.
Why do-
It's fine. I don't suppose any of you know mending, do you? Otherwise, that's going to probably cost me some.
I need
Yeah. Okay.
Guys,
How much exactly?
guys, one at a time, please.
How much does that floor cost?
Speaking rhyme there.
Says one at a time. Everyone proceeds to speak at the same time again.
Okay,
Okay,
so
Dion?
Yeah.
when I said one at a time, Raali, what were you going to say?
How much does this floor cost? She says as she like pulls out her coin bag.
For
just
a hole
got-
like that, let me just.
I just got that floor varnished. How dare you? Oh.
That
Is that
wrote,
good or
that
bad?
wrote 20 on the press. Just like. Well, given that it's hard to get materials out here in the first place, add on to that the varnishing, the tempering. Yeah, that's quite a costly floor there.
You have a giant hole in your wall.
What?
Did we not see the big hole?
Where were there a giant hole in the wall?
The tunnel.
No, that's in the basement.
Oh yeah.
So you're
My
going to
mistake.
know
I
about
mean,
that
you
yet.
go poke your head in there now.
Maybe I saw it when I punched through to the basement.
Does your hand have an eye on it?
I mean, I made a big hole in the floor.
Yeah, with her fist.
You'd have to roll a perception for that, I'd say.
Okay.
The bartender.
I mean,
will look
I can. I have dark vision.
Well, the bartender will look to you first, Raali, be like, I'd say 30 gold, 50 gold.
Okay. There you go, 50 gold.
Everyone kind of whips out the Kodak cameras at this moment to take photos because this is a Kodak moment. Raali has actually paid for something.
Everyone whips out their what? Sorry, what does everyone
I
whip
don't
out?
know the joke that's between I've never
What?
like I've never seen her pay for something. But I've never really seen anybody here paying for anything.
Yeah. So yeah,
I made
minus,
dirty joke.
minus 50 gold. It's the bartender
Okay,
looks to
so
you,
I
Raali.
need to do math right now. So that'll be at least 90.
So they'll just look to you, Raali, like, well, thank you for covering for your friend's actions here. Unessa, you don't notice anything with the 7. The bartender
Oh, we
will
got-
serve you all a drink though. Like, you just got look. Since we don't have that many people, since we've got off on the wrong hand, I guess. There you go. Have a drink on the house.
Mmm.
Do you need a hand up there, miss? And they'll look down to you, Little Leaf.
Wait, is
how
Little Leaf
big-
still clinging to my back?
No, Little Leaf.
No,
is
Wait,
down on the
how
floor.
big is Little Leaf?
Little Leaf is quite small.
Little Leaf is small.
Yeah, but not as small
Her
as
name
like the small squad.
literally has little in it, so
She's smaller than me.
No.
She's like,
Oh,
if I recall
good.
right, Little Leaf is 4 foot something. Or
4 foot.
Okay, good. No one deserves to be smaller than me.
I mean, technically, Codi's smaller than you, but that's only going
By
off
like
points.
5 inches, I guess.
Yeah, by horn. No, it's just your horns give you a bit extra height. So, yeah, you all get served a drink. It's not the best drink, as he pretty much truthfully said. It's quite watered down.
Yeah, Leaf is not gonna drink the drink.
Okay. That'll just remain on the bar. Trickstem, it's their attempt tasting you.
I've got to have one. No more, just one.
Okay.
Just one.
Have you taken a
Need to be-
Kokomo?
What's that?
What?
Have you taken a Kokomo?
No.
So, yeah, while you're all there in the we will hop over quickly to Petru and Codi walking over to the tunnel.
Okay.
And as you're walking over towards it, roll me another perception.
Ah,
Okay. Give me a second.
okey-dokey. Perception.
No.
Oh.
Codi, the sand's in your eyes. You're like, eh. Petru, you not only see it, you can kind of even hear it in the distance. There seems to be a sandstorm just on the verge of your vision, but yet you know, just from the sound of it, from the sight of it, and just how fast it seems to be going, it will hit this town by nightfall.
It's gonna be the rude.
Do we should turn around or get somewhere?
What? Why?
There's a sandstorm.
I don't see shit.
I like how Cody sounds like they're dying.
I love it.
Way out there, can I tell that Cody has sand in her eyes?
You can see it, like you can see your eyes watering and such. Also, I'm going to say Freely will be with you as well, Cody, as well as Click Clack. The
near me, a friend.
Yeah, the near me is just like
gonna...
holding on to Click Clack's black.
I have a question. Is Cody allergic to regular water?
No, she's not allergic to water.
Okay, I was just gonna say, Petru will take out the jar, and can I use isn't there just an action to be able to fill it with like regular fluid?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, he'll take it out and then just sort of give it over to Cody. Wash your face with this.
Yeah.
Yep. You wash it off.
And then I'll point out.
Even though it's quite warm and such, the water is cold and cooling.
So that just means we can't die of thirst out here.
I have my own water skin. Despite the fact that I don't drink water.
But look still. He'll point out in the distance.
Fuck it.
Again. Is that it?
Let's go back. I don't really care enough.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go back. I'll help Cody back.
Alright. So, from there, we'll hop to the hotel where
Oh boy, here we go.
Krinlok and Oni, they've already gone. They paid for the rooms. They've gone to the rooms. Allo and Ix, as you arrive there, you see another person, like waiting at the counter, waiting to get their own room. And Michael, would you like to describe your new character?
Yes. So you see a you see a rather petite girl in like she's like blue and red blue and red robes on. She got her long red hair is braided halfway down her back. Face naturally pale, eyes are rather striking green. Yeah, and as I said, she's rather petite. About the 4'5" height.
So yeah, you see them waiting there, and let me just get a note of your name again because I forget.
I'll just-
Grace, that right? Grace, you've pretty much come to this place. Like you've just been exploring this island. You've just been noting it down, tried to find its little intricacies, like odd edge. I've forgotten the word. Edge and
Oddities?
oddities. Yeah, that'll do. Are having a pet. No, are having a Porky Pig moment. Oddities. So you've been just like going around, just, and you've ended up stumbling upon this small, basically little ghost town. You've been listening.
Mayonnaise.
It's rather, based on what you said, it's rather quiet town, right?
What, sorry?
Sort of a quiet town, kind of eerie.
Yeah, doesn't seem to be that many people around. You've been hearing stories for most of the day, like most of the morning, from the secretary to the mayor, who is no longer there anymore. And you're just basically waiting to be given your room key at the moment. But as you're waiting, you hear the door open behind you, and stood in front of you seems to be a small but taller than usual white-scaled kobold, and what seems to be a large ragdoll with a blade for a leg, with a little clockwork bird with him.
Okay, yeah. Okay, just so.
Don't forget Surly.
So yeah, she's
Sorry,
she's like. So yeah, she's like stood there partly. Partly. Yeah, so she's like stood there taking notes in her little notebook when she hears the door open. Turns, looks about, looks rather surprised. Oh, hello. New to town?
Hi! I guess you could say we're new.
Yeah, same here. I was passing through looking for well, I can't really go too much on that. Little project. She's oddly honed in on the Togepi's characters there, right? That's remember like the sort of
X.
Right. Yeah. So at this point, because there's like quite a few. If I make little slip ups, you know. But yeah, she's oddly pulled into Ix. She's like, she looks rather curious at her. Is it?
Yes.
Yeah. It says what due respect? What are you? I don't mean to be insulting, right?
I am your worst nightmare come to life. Do not step in my way.
Jesus!
Fascinating.
As I step forward with the blade first.
Step into my parlor, set the spider to the little fly. That's what it sounded like.
Back into her little pocket. Pleasure to be a pleasure to meet you.
You'll regret it later. Don't worry. There are others, and they are just as stupid as the rest of them.
Hey, oh, you got a company. You're a bigger group.
Yes.
It's wonderful. It's always good to have a company. I've been traveling alone for a while. I take it you're waiting for a room check. Sort of looks over, see if the guys come over with a key.
Yeah. Like just halfway through the conversation, I'm I'm hearing a lot of rustling.
Rustle, rustle, rustle. Gotta get those
Someone is
crisps
indeed
open.
coach.
So, it's halfway through the conversation. The person that runs the hotel comes back. If I recall right, she was Elven.
Yeah.
Yep. So yeah, this tall female elf just like comes from around the corner with your room keys. It's like, there you go. You can have the room free on the third floor, and oh my, we've got more visitors, and she just kind of stops and stares at you. It's like, ha.
Does she
Give me to
speak
the
Elvish?
children.
She does speak Elvish. Like you
So
hear
I
her like.
start talking.
Go
I also speak Elvish, so I ask her for a room in Elvish.
Oh, she like as she start replying in Elvish, it's like, oh, you actually. Oh well, this does ease my day. Sorry if for my rudeness there. It's just well, A, we don't get that many people, and B, you are quite the unique specimen, if I must say so.
Thank you. I try very hard.
I bet I can see.
Flattered by the
I
compliments.
can see the tailoring on you.
Petru knows 5 languages.
Damn.
So, can I get you to a room as well? Sharing or separate?
We will share.
Okay. There should be some rooms left on the second floor. Let me just check. She'll pull up like a couple of keys. It'll just be 1 gold each for the night, if it's just for the night.
You know, I actually have something other than that, which if you wouldn't mind taking, I would like a room by a window so I can watch the sun set.
Ah, yes, I do believe we do have one.
Next up, I've got news for you, mate. You're not gonna be watching the sunset tonight.
X doesn't know that yet.
Sandstorm.
Hey, the sun setting is just as much carnage as a sandstorm coming up over the horizon to swallow the town whole.
Dude, that's fucking emo.
Okay.
I am going to be generous since this town seems dead as fuck and doesn't see anybody. And I'm going to, as I take the key from her, drop a sapphire on the counter and pick Allo up, and we're just going to walk away and say thank you.
She'll like hand you the keys, and then her eyes just immediately snap to the sapphire. She's like,
Raka?
Where did...
Raka?
Yes.
I'm gonna warn you something. Don't be me. Don't accidentally sell these precious items for less than they're worth.
No, she gave me a compliment. Unlike y'all fuckers, she gave me a compliment. She deserves the sapphire.
I'm just thinking, I'm making a comment on something I did in the cheese account.
Grace.
I'm a
Michael.
dumbass.
But yeah, I would say,
I was gonna say, Grace, before you do,
yeah,
roll me a nature check.
Nature?
Yeah.
But what knowledge? It's a tragedy.
He learned a language every year, Petru. That were his,
including monkey?
that were his birthday gift.
He's learned a language. Congratulations! Here, have a language.
Yep, Grace, your eyes are drawn to the sapphire as well. And yeah, this is a large, pristine sapphire. Just from the sheer cut of it, this isn't something you'd find on the surface. This is something you'd have to find deep within the island itself.
Yeah, she like pushes up her little spectacles and looks a bit closer at it. Oh, didn't expect to see something like that around these ghoulish parts.
No, neither did I. Then again, with all the stuff that's been happening in this town recently, we shouldn't really question these things by now. Still, I hope you have a good night, all of you.
Yes, lady.
Stuff. But yeah, she looks to the. That was the elven girl, yeah, that said that.
Yeah.
Bad stuff in the town. Well,
yeah.
about.
Oh.
What's the bad stuff?
Oh, we had a slight incident. How long ago was it? A week or so ago. Like, you surprisingly came at a really unusual time. Like, I know that you're the kind of person who is interested in the unusual. If you'd come a week earlier, you would have seen some stuff.
Right.
Still, with people like that around, and with such interesting specimens as well, who knows, we may be in for another fun moment.
Well, if we can help with anything, then
Well, that's foreboding.
If any of us can help,
Especially because he keeps calling them specimens.
if any of us can help with anything, I'd be more than happy.
It wouldn't be my place to ask for those kind of things. That'd be more the mayor enacting. You know, you met him earlier, small person. Walks around like he's got a nervous disposition.
That fucker.
We should have seek him out. Thank you very much.
Because Tor Timer died.
Obviously, she gave her the gold.
Yeah.
That's always a good sign.
So, as you head off to your room as well, just a quick question for Codi and Petru. Since you were walking back into town, whereabouts were you going to go next?
Codi was going to go to the hotel because she doesn't drink and she doesn't eat, so...
Okay, Petru?
I'll go to the hotel as well.
Okay. So,
you guys are boring.
As you two are headed to the hotel, both of you make me a perception check.
I'm also not being Raleigh's babysitter for the night.
Both of you make me a perception check.
Nope.
Petru, no. Codi, I will give you this as you'd be more aware of this than anyone else. You look around. You see Petru. You see Freely. You don't see Click-Clack or the unnamed Namr.
Click-Clack? Friend, no!
Friend, no!
Friend, no!
I will quickly start running back the way we came.
Yep.
Oh, Codi. He'll run after her.
Okay.
In search of the unnamed Namr and Click-Clack.
Yeah. Yep. And at this point...
Calling out for them.
Yep. At this point, I'm going to quickly cut back to those in the tavern. They're having your really bad drinks. Unessa, I'm assuming you're just like picking out the large splinters that may have bedded in your rest. Just like, yeah.
Yes, I will utilize Little Leaf's small fingers to get them.
Yep.
Oh God!
What?
I don't know how to feel about that.
Trickstem?
Yeah.
Are you keeping breakfast in the harness, or are you letting breakfast wander around?
Breakfast can wander around.
Good. Okay. So. Okay. As breakfast is just wandering around, she's just like sniffing at everything. She bumps into a Little Leaf sometimes, just like, "Hey, you're new. You're new. Hey, you're new."
To me.
Yeah, to Little Leaf, because she's only like met you recently as breakfast, and since she's a baby, it's like, "Oh, new face. Hi, hi."
Breakfast.
No.
As
No.
Unessa hears a voice in the back of her
Damn it.
mind, it's Ix. If you touch that baby, you die.
Leaf,
Now
Leaf
do
is
not
just
touch the
suspicious
bag.
of everything, so I
Like
guess...
that.
I mean, if it were any of the other party, Little Leaf, yeah. But as you look down at what's bumping you, you're just seeing this baby owlbear just like kind of rubbing its head on you slightly.
Oh wait, breakfast is an owlbear?
Yeah, she's a baby
Yeah.
owlbear.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought breakfast was a pig.
Wow! It's not a farm, it's D&D.
Hang on.
This whole time I've been under the premise that breakfast was an edible animal.
Let me just get this up on here.
I mean, everything can be eaten.
For those that haven't seen breakfast, I'll just put that there and stretch the image out. So on roll 20. That's what breakfast looks like.
Yeah, that's definitely a pig.
Please, I will have.
When the
How dare you?
Ah, okay.
easy to make that mistake, to be honest.
I will raise it to be a tyrant.
Yeah, she just like kind of rubs her head on your
No.
legs like,
No, you won't.
Yeah.
Nice, Albert. Nice, bro.
Unessa would just be booping it in the face with one of their large fingers. Like, hello.
No, don't do that. Don't.
Leaf would still just
Right,
look at it suspiciously, but very much having to resist the urge to pet.
her face kind of gets booped.
I was gonna say, for a campaign, I'm considering making a
Use your
making a
words.
tiefling. What do you think of that?
Yes.
God damn it.
Of course, it's a yes.
Yeah, so you reach down, you boop breakfast on the beak. Her face kind of squishes a bit, and then she stands up on her back paws, resting her front paws on your finger. Like she's trying to stabilize herself on two legs.
Yeah.
First steps.
Leaf is
and it's
still
because
very
of
much
me.
having to resist the pet.
While they're all being distracted, Raali, you make me a perception.
Okay. I'm just enjoying my drink while I'm looking around for perception. Hold on. Where is it? Performance up. There it is.
Yep.
All my rolls are good today.
You
Holy
keep seeing
crap.
something. You look to the hole that's in the floor. And you keep seeing something like moving down there.
Sorry.
Uh.
Oh wait, no,
okay. She
I made.
she just sneakily goes off from her little seat and goes down hall.
You going down the hole?
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, my dog came in.
Let me just roll a couple of things first. Okay.
What do you want, dog?
And now, Raali, you're going to have to roll me a dexterity save.
Oh no.
Because you went down the hall.
Oh no.
Given that matches, I'll allow this. Yeah, no, you kind of expect to just jump down the hole and it not to be that deep. No, the basement's quite large. It's basically like the wine cellar. So as you kind of yeet yourself into this hole, you feel yourself falling for a bit, only to hit on a large, well, somewhat large for you, metal surface.
Lovely.
You look to your right. You see two piercing yellow eyes staring back at you.
Out
Oh no, wait,
emerges.
you've got dark vision.
Out emerges
Yes.
Danny DeVito.
Yep. Okay, so since you've got dark vision, it takes you a little bit for your eyes to adjust. So you just see the eyes at first. And then as the shape starts to come into focus, the unnamed name here is staring at you.
Wait, where?
She's in the basement. How did she hit them in the basement?
Make me a perception check.
How did you get down here?
Not one.
Nope. It's a 13.
Yeah, you don't see how, but after asking her that, she kind of like points behind her. And yeah, there's
I
a giant
poke my-
hole in the side of the wall.
Oh.
Somewhere you just hear Cody shouting.
That'd be an audio-based. Actually, yeah. Those of you that are in the tavern, including Raali at this point, you can roll me perceptions based on audio.
Click, click.
Oh,
Do I have
Oh,
you?
yeah.
Hey there, friend.
It'll just be a
Click,
perception because that
click.
sometimes
18.
some people get bonuses if it's audio. So, yep.
I think Tabraxi get about. Oh, never mind.
26.
No, they
I
don't.
hear everything.
Trickstem? Trickstem?
Quickly doing it now. Just need to get my character sheet.
Alright. I mean, so far everyone's heard it, except for
Wait.
Trickstem, who's kind of busy in their drink.
Yeah.
So yeah, you all hear Codi shouting.
Click, click.
You also hear some parts of
Fred.
You also, yeah, you all hear Codi shouting that, Little Leaf. You also pick up on Raali's kind of screams going, ah, boom.
What was that?
I mean, she's got a pretty hard head, so wouldn't it be more like a ding to the ringing of the metal that she landed on? What was that?
Yeah.
It was nothing.
You look around the tavern, Little Leaf. Everyone seems to be there so far, except for the small red lizard.
Who was the small red lizard?
Okay, so I would
Me?
keep playing Cody shouting for them, but I can't.
It's fine, don't worry, you don't have to shout.
I am the small red lizard in the basement who has fallen.
The one that Unessa tried to grab.
Yes.
Aren't we missing someone?
I want some. No, let's just keep drinking.
Trickstem, Unessa, are you missing someone?
Missing someone?
You're-
Are we?
Just the adorable owlbear.
Wait, what? No.
Yeah, you look around in a panic, Trickstem, upon hearing that. Yeah, no, Breakfast is still trying to balance on her back legs on Unessa's finger.
Woo! Okay, that's
I
right.
dare not move.
Who's lost now? Who is the one now lost?
You count the heads, Trickstem. You've got the
Yeah.
giant lizard, you've got your baby, you've got the bartender, you've got the new cat lady.
Mm-hmm.
But you're not getting a headache. And then that's when it starts to dawn. That's when it starts to dawn
Well,
on
I
you.
just got a headache just then.
That's when it starts to dawn on you. Raali's not there.
It's actually a good thing.
It's just like, who's missing? Raali's missing. Oh.
Okay,
It's fine. If my baby was gone, I would have worried. Let's carry on drinking.
grabs the baby as she goes down the hole.
No, because the baby was on the other side of Unessa. You would have had to traverse a large creature.
It would have been funny. It would have been funny. The baby followed her. They end up both falling.
So, Codi and Petru, you get back to the tunnel.
Okay.
You can make perception checks again.
I would like to do the magical echolocation thing bats do to be able to tell what the general shape of the tunnel is.
Yep.
If there's anything in there.
Roll me perception with advantage because it's hand-based.
I think we know what I'm gonna say.
Large, like a cylinder type shape going down, seems uneven in places. Seems to have not been dug by tools or anything, but seems to have been dug by large hands. Like, in some places you can still see claw marks. Whatever dug this thing clearly had at least 3 arms.
Oh, that's just beautiful. What was coming out of
David?
its butt?
Is there any?
What is this?
So I'm pretty sure the entire way, Codi would have been screaming for a.
Her friend.
Yep. And so you're going down the tunnel then?
Yes, I'll go down the tunnel.
Yep. As you're heading down to the tunnel, it's quite dark, but I think you both have dark vision anyway, so that's fine.
Yeah.
And as you're going down, the earth starts to get colder and cooler.
What
And
times
then-
are we currently in this town?
Just by judging off the sun, it's getting towards night.
Okay.
And I'll get to you a lot in a hotel in a sec. Codi and Petru, you kind of emerge in the wine cellar after all that. Like you feel the cold tiles under your feet. And yeah, dead ahead of you, you see Click Clack, the unnamed Namr riding up on their back, and Raali kind of sprawled out on them.
I run up and just like grab the unnamed neighbor and snuggle her.
Yeah, she snuggles back in like kind of motions around.
Looks around.
Yep.
I'll take a look around as well.
Where did you guys come from?
The cave.
Why is there a cave connected to the wine cellar?
Strange
I don't know.
markings.
What?
What?
Look at the neighbor.
The name just looks back at you.
He talked.
Just because.
Tilts its head. Click clack comes up next to you, still rarely sprawled on its back. Opens its mouth. Strange markings.
Oh, it's click clack.
Click clack.
Did
Click
you
clack.
get off of me?
Roll me a intelligence save, Codi. Let's see.
Get off of me.
Actually,
I can't
I will
get
let
up.
I will let Petru and Raali roll this intelligence save as well.
6. I saw the 6.
Wait, where did you hear that?
That's a 17.
Yep, Codi, Petru, you're kind of stumped. Raali, you pretty much get what they're all like started to get as well. That voice you haven't heard before, so for Click Clack to be able to mimic it makes no sense. Click Clack must have heard someone else.
Click clack.
Is a click clack basically as a giant clock or wolf, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I transferred his voice, the voice box from the crow, from the raven to the wolf.
That's why Click Clack can still only mimic at this point.
Yes.
So for Click Clack to be able to mimic a voice no one has heard.
Someone's watching them.
At that point,
Is
Cody,
that? Yeah.
your little paws are taken by the unnamed Namr as she leads you back to the tunnel.
I follow her.
Yep. And she kind of runs her
Raali
paw along
would-
some of the claw marks.
I'll like look at them as she shows me them.
Yeah, these are deep claw marks, and just from some of the stuff you've been through recently, these look abomination made.
Oh, those guys.
But they don't seem. They seem a bit different. Whereas the large spider ones, they had like 3 large talons for the fingers. These ones seem to be actually like 5 smaller claws running through it.
Huh. They're a little different then. Hey, could you tell me your
Raali will
name?
get up from the floor.
She kind of tilts her head again.
I guess it'll be a while before you can talk again, huh? Mama said you'd be able to talk again at some point.
Kind of opens her mouth. All you hear is like a.
Yeah. It'll take some time.
She just like nods before. Given that Namr normally don't have this kind of thing, would you say their ears would prick up if they heard sounds, Codi?
Yeah.
You see her ears prick up slightly and she runs to the top of the tunnel.
I follow her.
The sandstorm is getting very close.
Oh dear.
I kind of.
The sandstorm.
I grab her arm and just kind of drag her back down into the basement.
Just like kind of points to the opening of the tunnel as you do.
What?
Just like keeps on pointing and just like flailing around slightly.
Fine, you go back down, I'll look at it.
And she shakes her head as you say that, as if it's. She's not like trying to say anything about the markings or anything like that. And let me just roll for this, see what we get.
Is the thing that's made this hole gonna come back?
Codi, make me a perception.
Again, we can't say anything Inferno because that's meta. Me and David
I'm
know.
not talking to you guys. I'm just talking like in general. Like, is this gonna happen?
Yeah, you don't see it.
What?
I mean, for all I know, it could be some sort of problem. It'll just be free arm born in a dinosaur coming through to give everyone hugs.
Dion and Namr will try to stand tall, and then just like kind of wobble from side to side with her arms outstretched. And then point back into the hole again.
Okay, I'll trust you. I'll let her kind of lead me.
Yeah, she'll lead you back up to the top of the tunnel. And
Yeah.
she'll look around. And she doesn't see... let me just roll her perception. You can roll perception too. Oh. Okay, she actually got quite good on perception. I should really stat her out proper sometime, but... Yep, you both see this. Large footprints in the sand leading from the tunnel.
Was that the person who spoke to Click Clack?
She shakes her head.
Huh. Then what is it? Wait, you can't answer that.
She'll like point to her eyes, point to the hole of the tunnel. And then do the odd monster walk thing again.
The thing that made this?
She gives a slight shrug.
Well, we can come back and investigate more once the sandstorm's passed.
She makes a quick nod, and I'm going to do something quite rare here. I'm going to roll an intelligence check for her.
Yes.
No, she's
No.
dumb. She's dumb as a box of rocks.
Yeah.
She just nods and goes back down with you.
Okay.
So, doors in the tavern. You're starting to hear the winds pick up outside. And the bartender just kind of like goes into the back before quickly rushing back in, just like slamming their hands down onto the counter. Okay, you change your plan. We've got to change your plan here.
What? Coming up from the basement.
Places.
Yeah, you just like kind of come up from the stairs. But where did you lot come from?
Hole in the basement?
I didn't do it.
I didn't do it.
No, I know who did it. I know what did it. Still, we can't stay here. And this is going to take me another week to clean out. You see, we've had this happen before with this hole. The sandstorm comes, that hole, make sure that there's no protection in here. Normally the protection would be that door there. But given there's a hole in the floor now, this tavern isn't safe.
What do you suggest we do then?
There's the hotel, there's some of the other buildings, but it's
Hotel.
Better it's better if we all gather together.
I want to sleep.
It has been a while since I've had a nice bed.
Is Raali still in the basement?
No, you're still on the back of Click Clack.
Yeah, I'm like, get off of me!
Click Clack isn't on you, you're on Click Clack.
Oh! I was
Click Clack, come!
Yep.
I
Click Clack will
crossed
follow close behind. Dion and Namr will just get back on the back of it and look to you, Raali. She pushes you off.
Wait, what?
Yay! You're learning!
I'm learning.
So yeah,
Hi, Super Nintendo Chalmers.
you're kind of left there on the floor as everyone else starts to exit out the tavern.
Yeah, Leigh would climb back up on Unessa's shoulder.
Trickstem?
Raali would try to follow after them.
Trickstem?
I'm getting my breakfast.
Yep, as you go to get breakfast, you notice something.
Breakfast.
Rather than walking around on all fours, breakfast is actually waddling around on 2 feet.
That is very cute.
It seems like she's learning how to walk upright, like bears can sometimes. Like they don't have a full movement, but she's trying to raise to her full height.
It was doing that using my finger.
It seems like the support has helped her out a bit with it. So you're putting her back in her harness?
Yes.
Okay.
She's is going back into the harness.
She kicks off a slight fuss at first because she was happy walking around, but as soon as she gets comfy, she's fine.
It's fine, it's fine. We just need to go now.
Is anyone helping Raali up?
No.
No.
Everyone hates her at this point.
Raali?
No, I don't hate her. It's just that I'm doing it for some sort of running joke that I don't quite understand.
Raali? Everyone else just kind of leaves you behind as you quickly get to
Why am
your
I
feet.
trying to pull?
Wait, why can't you come back up?
I was trying to. And then Leigh says that.
Before I
I'm
can
like,
fly, so I'm not really gonna get stuck down a hole anytime soon.
Wow.
I mean, can't I just go up the stairs? Fall like that?
What, sorry?
What happened to the stairs?
Yeah, what happened to the stairs, Leigh?
The stairs?
Yeah.
You came up the
Did you need
stairs.
to roll to get up the stairs?
No. You're
Yeah, you
you're
came up the stairs, got knocked off the wolf.
Yeah. You're on the bar floor at the moment.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Like to the left of you can see what seems to be a dried stain of some sick.
Yeah. It's gross.
Come on, shit lizard, get off your ass and move.
She
she's
got
coming
up
back
and run after them.
Yep. So you all make your way to the hotel. As you're making your way there, you notice there's an extra number among you.
Oh.
As
Who the fuck is that?
As you look, there seems to
It's
be
a
a hunched
bartender.
over pangolin.
Who
Just
the
like
fuck
kind of
are
wringing their
you?
claws. Oh, sorry, it's just I seen the sandstorm and standard protocol hotel. Oh, forgive me, what was the name I gave him? Screw it, his name, my name's Jeremy. Kind of leans out one claw towards you. I'm the mayor in acting here. Welcome to the town.
I'm worried. I immediately don't trust Jeremy for some reason.
Yeah, well, I just want a room so I can get the sand out of my fur.
Yeah, real for me too.
I could just shake you.
No. I kind of
Shake.
bound up to the desk. Is the elven lady still there?
Oddly enough, no. There does seem to be like what seems to
Is
be
there a bell?
Yes.
I'm gonna ding the bell repeatedly.
You got to ding the bell. Instead of making a ding, it seems to be like arcanely changed. You got to press it. It's just a case of service waiting, service waiting, service waiting.
I just do it repeatedly.
Jesus.
Petru sort of annoyed to like, cover his ears.
Cody, maybe they're busy. You know?
She's
Why
probably
don't you just leave the bell alone?
she's probably in the back securing up the back doors.
I want a room.
Just wait a minute.
Hey, Raali, you come try and dig it.
How about you just let them wait for a bit?
Oh no.
Come on.
I was gonna say something, Leigh.
Go.
Can I use flurry of blows on this thing to make it go? What? Just kidding, I'm not gonna actually do that. But just...
Hey, Raali.
Yeah!
Come dig the bell.
You already dinged it enough!
You dig it.
She goes up, dings it once.
I'll give you a gold piece if you keep doing it.
She dings it again.
Repeatedly, you have to keep going or I'm not giving you the gold.
She just looks so annoyed at this point.
At this point, you start to hear some footsteps coming from the back.
Keep going, keep going.
Is this like
Now-
a people who repeatedly just press the stopping button on the bus?
Then you're not getting the gold.
God, I hate when people do that.
I just love doing it for this noise when I was a kid, and I realized how annoying it was.
My God, Raali's actually growing. She's not going to do stuff just for gold.
You're not
Now-
getting the gold if you don't keep doing
I
it.
don't care about the goal. You're annoying the person.
You're
You're
annoying
annoying
them.
them.
You're annoying them.
No, you're annoying them.
I'm just
Oh my
stood here.
God,
You're
they're
the one on the
children.
desk.
If you're going to argue like that, can you please take it outside?
Sorry, my friend here won't stop pushing the button.
Oh yeah.
Told her to.
Yeah. Okay.
Probably good that they didn't keep going then. This thing has a safety measure.
Oh?
If she would have
Yeah,
pressed it
let's
any
just-
more times, it would have given her a quick hearty zap.
I kind of wish that had happened.
Anyway. Oh. Greetings, Mayor. I'm assuming you're wanting your usual room because of the storm. Yes, yes, yes. And she kind of like hands him over a gold-plated key as he rushes up the stairs.
Hey!
What?
Is that your fanciest room?
No, it's his room.
What's your fanciest room?
I've already purchased the fanciest room.
I'm very tempted to roll.
It has 3 beds and
Again.
only Allo and I are here.
Actually, I'm going to roll a dice for this.
Is your roll to see who gets whose room?
Yeah. Ix and Allo do actually have the fanciest room.
Ha ha
I
ha!
was gonna say,
Like, as soon as that Sapphire slapped on the table, she shifted the keys. Like, yeah, no, you get the nice room.
I want the
That's
fanciest
perfect, because
room.
I'm just about to finish, and it means that he'll have his own bed.
I don't mind what room.
If you want the fanciest room, we've kind of got that rented out at the moment. A couple of interested people came by earlier. A small kobold and a doll.
Ix and Allo.
Oh, you know them.
Is that the one that stabbed me?
Fine, your second fanciest room.
Oh, that one's already rented out as well. Some human by the name of Grace took it.
I'll pay more than she did.
I can't really kick someone out of their own room when they're already in it.
Just change the room.
I can give you the third fanciest room.
And how much less fancy is it?
It doesn't have a window. Which, to be
Do we
fair, given
honestly
what's
need-
happened...
Do you honestly need a window when there's a sandstorm up there?
Exactly, that's what I was about to say. Given that we're pretty much boarding the place up at the moment, windows aren't really going to be too much of a matter at the moment.
Fine, how much?
It's just the gold, same as everything else at the moment.
It's gotta fit me, her, Click Clack, and Freely.
I don't know those names.
Just points at Freely and points at Click Clack.
Huh. Okay. In that case, she kind of goes through like a little scroll thing.
And we all need a bed.
I'll tell you what.
All need the same bed.
I'll tell you what. If you can get some people to help you out in carting some beds up the floors, we can give you one of the suites. That'll be large enough for you all.
Unessa! You're helping.
hopefully nobody realizes Petru is a 5 in strength.
I have 20 in strength. Oh yeah, I have a. Yeah, I have a 5 in
Wait,
strength.
You smashed the floor. Let's not
I
smash the
s-
floor again.
I
Unessa,
smashed
you're
balls.
helping.
Strong little bat.
She'll look to the rest of you. So, who else is wanting I'm assuming you are wanting a room, but
Give me a fancy one.
Do you have beds
I don't
big
mind
enough?
what room I'll get.
she'll hand you a key as well, Petru. There you go. This is the one. This is the third fanciest room one I ran about since they're going for the suite. You small red kobold. The bell presser.
Give me the fancy room.
Bell presser.
Wait, what?
You.
Yeah.
Any room or a fancy room or
I don't mind what room.
just a room?
I want a room with
Put her in
Yeah,
the
just a room.
basement.
The basement's taken at the moment, unfortunately, but here,
Wait, who's taking the basement?
special clientele.
I want to go see
Can
who
I
that
roll
is now.
insight on
I
that?
can smash the floor and we can find out.
No, don't smash the floor again.
Wait, no. Wait, can I roll insight on that?
Yeah, roll
I want
inside.
to go find out who's down there.
Is there anything that sounds a bit fishy about that?
Slightly fishy, yes.
And I will roll a stealth to go and check down the stairs.
Okay.
Oh!
Let me.
Oh, I just going
That's
to the bathroom.
Like...
It's fine. It's fine. She doesn't beat you.
Okay.
She looks to you, Trickstem.
Yes.
I'm assuming you're wanting a family room, then.
Yes, a family room.
Passes your key. Then looks to you two, Unessa and Little Leaf. To you two, honeymoon suite.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Is it?
Hold on, what?
Honeymoon
Sorry.
suite.
No, who? For who?
Little Leaf and Unessa.
Alright.
Only if it's free.
Sorry about that. I got interrupted. What?
It's like, only if it's free. Sorry, I got interrupted. What? She just like kind of.
I want the persuasion.
Roll me a persuasion.
One moment. And there it is.
Ooh.
She'll. Hang on.
Nah.
I think the only way I can beat this is with a nat 20 anyway, so nope. She'll just like look to you, just give a slight smile, and then go, "Ah, yes, I know what it is. It's always usually the groom's job, the husband's job." Just looks at Unessa, looks him up and down. Husband's job, wife's job. It's usually the spouse's job to pay, I guess.
What have I missed?
Lots of things.
Don't worry about it.
You missed lots.
So, are you going to pay? She'll look to you, Unessa. It'll be, given it's just the one room, it'll just be the 1 gold as well.
1 gold.
Yes, just 1 gold.
How much gold do I have?
How much gold do I have? Picks up Raali. Give me your gold.
Unessa would just say, "We'll pay late."
Oh my god, roll percent.
And
Question.
Unessa's just standing there, like uncomfortably close, like trying to intimidate them.
Oh lord.
She'll just like look up at you, just give a slight smirk and go, "You'll pay now."
Okay, fine. I'll pay for his room too.
Little bit's gonna intimidate the big dragon.
I just imagine just like Raali just runs up, just annoyed, slaps a gold down. There, pay for your room. Fuck off. So, yep, Raali's paid for your rooms. She'll just like look to Raali and go.
Unessa would just look up in contemplative thought for a moment and think out like, "Is the bed going to be big enough for?"
Leaf is just staring at Unessa, being like, "Free room."
So, Ix, you had a question?
Oh, Raali already took care of it.
Oh.
I was going to do something, but
It's the first time Raali had to do something useful.
I'm gonna get to do it later, since the only person who's currently seeing this go down is Allo.
Yep. So,
Allo just got this thing. The cupcake dog with a 1,000-yard stare like.
So, as you're all making your way to your rooms, Codi, to get past your room, you do have to pass the room that was stated to be the fanciest room there was.
We've locked the door.
There's a little sign on the handle saying "Do not disturb."
Nothing to me. mean nothing to Cody.
Walls mean nothing to me.
Anyway,
I mean, I am putting on the finishing touches. If you do really want to open the door, there might be a nasty surprise.
Why does this sound like you're going to have your dick in your hand?
I'm dragging
I'm
the.
a doll and I'm female.
Guys,
Oh my gosh, this is the most funniest
right
game.
there.
guys, let Cody.
Okay, so Cody will just be dragging the beds that are required.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Luckily there seems to be 2 different ways to getting up the different floors. There's the actual steps, but there also seems to be like a ramp system going on as well.
Yeah, Cody's strong enough to do either.
Yeah. So you're just like holding the beds up. The nameless name here is kind of helping at the bottom of the bed as well. Push it up.
Trying, yeah, just like him.
Grace, you're hearing a lot of commotion going on in this hotel.
Yeah, so she's currently been writing. She's currently been prior to this. She's been writing down everything she's observed currently from this town, like the weird sort of, I don't know, anything strange, unusual. You know, noting down how quiet it is, making a few sketches too. The weird sort of like tubeway tunnel. Well,
Yeah. You'll have also seen, like, as you look to the window, you'll see the encroaching sandstorm, but you've seen sandstorms before, you get the idea of what this is going to be about. Ix and Allo, you're seeing the sandstorm out the window now as well.
I told her to shut the curtains. Don't let the storm in.
And I'm assuming before the rest got to the hotel, the hotel manager's already been in your rooms and kind of secured them, make sure that they're not going to break and let Elder Sand in.
Yeah.
But she seems, when she did so to your rooms, she seemed a bit more panicked than usual about it. Like, yeah, sandstorms can be a pain, but there seems to be something off about it, and I'll let you 3 roll an insight on this.
Who?
Which 3?
Not me.
Allo, Ix, and Allo, Ix, and Grace.
Okay.
I kept wanting to say Pixie.
Is it perception?
Insight.
Insight.
Insight?
That's a
Oh,
19
okay. Give me
for
one
Allo.
second.
Yeah. Allo, you've picked up on the... Yep. Allo and Ix, you've both picked up on it. Yeah, all 3 of you have. Yeah, there was some like urgency to her voice. It seemed like she was expecting more than just property damage from this sandstorm.
right.
Oh.
Right. She's gonna just. Grace just starts like packing
we
up her
lost
like
the
her
thing.
notebook, her candles, papers, that kind of thing. Essentially ready to be out the door at a moment's notice.
Yeah. So,
Reminds me of Odie. I was going to investigate the basement again.
Indeed. We'll get to you now. So, you sneak down into the basement. And as you've gone there, like, there's a few rooms down here, like a few doors that you can see. Just from the sound, you can tell, like, some of them are just like the boiler and that kind of thing. But there seems to be one at the far end that has a much fancier door.
Okay.
I'm assuming.
Then I'm gonna go head up and just sort of give it a little look over.
It's locked.
Going along the lines of having how that hand actually to look. Could it be possible? Let me just check my item. No, unfortunately, I don't think I have the lockpicking kit.
I was gonna say I was just checking to see if you had proficiency in lockpicking, but you could try a dex check if you wanted to see if you could unlock it.
Alright.
You know, that thing that you're extremely skilled in.
The one thing I'm
It's
good at.
it's not the neatest unlock job, but given that everyone else seems to be busy at the time, you kind of take your time just to do it. And as you open the door, it seems to be a rudimentary fashioned room, like it would be in a normal hotel. Like one of the rooms you'd see upstairs, just downstairs in the basement. Seems to be a large bed strewn out there.
I was gonna say, can I pause and like sort of roll perception to see if I can hear anything in there, to see if anyone noticed?
Go for it.
Would it be with advantage?
Yeah, because it's sound.
Oh, praise be.
You're not hearing anything.
I'll peek in then.
Yep. There's no one in here, but there's signs that this has been used, like there has been life in here. But aside from a couple of things that stand out, this just seems to be like a normal hotel room.
Wait, what other things stand out?
Roll me an investigation.
That could be worse.
Well, for one, that bed is quite large. Like, they've like taken a king-size bed, but it's clear only one creature has been sleeping in this. You'd estimate them to be just somewhat shorter than what Unessa is.
Anything else, or is it not it?
You see a few scrolls on the table.
Can I roll again to see if I can hear anything coming?
Yeah.
Okay, so perception.
You don't hear it.
I'll look up over the scrolls and see if I can read them.
They seem to be detective notes. Like,
Ooh, we got a detective.
Yeah.
Oh, I know who this is.
Inspector Gadget.
These notes like date. They date back a couple of weeks. And it's basically notes from a detective. Just going on about there were some disappearances in the town apparently. Like something was coming and taking the children first. Then taking people wandering to find the children. And then taking anyone in the village. So he was kind of assigned to try and find those people himself. But there doesn't seem to be any conclusion to the notes, like nothing saying what it was.
Inspector failure.
Close door and then head back up to the strand.
Okay.
Find everyone else.
Yep, so you head to your room.
So Raali got her room key too, I'm guessing?
Well, try and at least let people know. There's something in that thing saying anything about them taking people who are in the night sleeping.
Yeah, it said that they started taking people at night, but then some of them are getting a bit more brazen and the people were being taken in the day. But no one ever got a clear sight of what was taking them.
Okay, so I'll go to X and Allo first.
Okay.
Find the rooms and guys.
X, Allo, you're hearing Petru just outside your door.
Allo, while I finish, you answer the door. I must simply just put the gem in the eye. I mean, there's a reason I didn't want to go to the bar. I needed to do something else.
Also, just as a quick thing
look in D&D chat if you want to see what I'm doing.
I don't think I want to.
Just as a quick note for those watching on YouTube as well, I may have done a slight gaff there. So if the screen kind of goes to a still image and then cuts back to this thing, it's because I used the wrong window to check my mail.
Fix it in post.
Yeah, it'll be fixed in post. We'll do it live. So, anyway.
Okay, I was looking at what Ranna posted and I was very confused.
Yeah, no, it's above that.
Yeah.
It's the little shark.
Yep.
Okay.
I actually I totally thought that I saw that to you in DMs.
No, it's fine.
So,
I think it's hilarious. It really adds to the whole. This is what's going on in the room.
okay, so, Allo, are you going to open the door?
Yeah.
Okay, Allo, you open the door. Petru stood there, kind of.
Can I come in?
Sure.
He'll head and there's something. Wait for you to close the door.
Allo closes the door and locks it again.
Grace,
Yeah.
roll me a perception, Grace. This session's gone on for quite a bit, actually. I'm enjoying this.
Yay! It's like, holy shit, Inferno is actually talking for once.
Perception. No.
Yep, obviously.
Oh.
No, you're too busy in your notes, unfortunately. So, Petru, go ahead.
There's
Oh, also,
apparently there's something that's gone on in this town.
yep. As you've entered the room, you see Ix busy at work on something.
Yeah, he's preoccupied. I'll ignore
Yeah.
X for now. There's apparently been disappearances.
Disappearances?
Yes. Like disappearances of people. Children during the night, but sometimes during the day. Everyone's just been going missing. Did you remember hearing... Wait, was Allo down there? No.
No, Allo wasn't down in the basement.
No.
No, I mean, down in the floor getting on her
No, because Allo went straight up to the room with Ix.
Okay.
Yep.
When we were getting our keys, the person who was at the stand said that there was a special clientele or whatever that's supposed to mean down in the basement. So I went and checked, and I found notes, like detective notes, of this entire town apparently having some sort of disappearing mystery, and there's no conclusion to it. And I was wondering, there might be still be going on, so you might need to protect yourself. Just to be warned.
Okay.
If you know what I mean.
Yeah. That's a bit creepy, though.
Yeah, maybe. Although, from what I heard, there's nobody down there. So that person might still be outside, or they could have gone missing too. I don't know. Go and look over the X.
Yep, you see Ix like taking what seems to be a large animal trap, just kind of puts it in the creation.
Okay, that's something.
And now for the sapphire. Slowly
actually
pulls
walk
the
over
sapphire out of the bag and slides it into a
Or at least
hole
try
in
to.
what
I
looks like a
like-
face.
I like how X turned into Dr. Frankenstein right now.
Don't mind
It's
me.
a
I'm just,
Can you
I'm just
help me?
making things.
Can you help me tell the others? Because there's a lot of different rooms, and I want to go to. I'm tired. I want to go to bed as soon as I can.
Oh my god, Ix is a fucking Warhammer.
So this is the point where Chomp Chomp comes to life, and I stand up holding it in my arms, and I'm like, I'll help, as it opens its mouth to reveal the bear trap.
Cool.
Okay, so
X is multiplying.
Not multiplying, I'm just
multiplying.
making little creatures that I
So-
can have as pets.
so are you going
You're
to
back.
are you going to inform anyone else of this plan, or
Yes, that's why I was asking Allo for help to try and get it for everyone as fast as possible.
okay? So who's going to whose room?
This is the This is a massive group we have.
So who's going to whose room then
Multiplying.
for this?
I'll go to. I'll go to. What's that? Unessa and Ollie first.
Okay. Allo, whose room are you going to?
I guess that means that Allo's probably gonna go to Cody's or Whoever's closest.
Well, the closest one is Grace, but you don't really know Grace at this point, so that's up to you.
Can I break it to Grace?
Oh god.
Yes, send
Okay.
Ix to Grace.
Ix will go to Grace. Allo, you've got the choice of either Raali or Codi. Because I'm going to say
Codi.
you didn't see which room Krinlok
Don't worry, Fran, I'll come to you after and don't Unessa
Okay.
will leave.
So, first of all, since David's gone, be right back. Ix, you pop next door with your new creation. Remind me of the name.
Chomp, chomp.
Yep, you go next door with Chomp Chomp, just your arms wrapped around them still. And are you going to knock on the door or kick the door?
I'm gonna knock on the door with my sword leg because Chomp Chomp's he's as big as Allo, so there's the whole of needing to hold him with both arms.
Okay. Grace, you hear like a clunk, clunk on the lower half of the door.
Right. She Alright, yeah. She jumps slightly before putting a little notebook in her robe pocket and goes to answer a sort of like goes to answer opening the door slowly. Hope can head out. So yes?
We must talk, but we must talk behind locked doors.
I'm oddly confused. Oh wait. Oh. Wait, I think I'm getting it. I will. Right. Hear a bit of like. She gathers the rest of the things, candles, papers, that kind of thing, and she'll she exits. It's kind of a combination of a quiet yet also clumsy exit. Accidentally stumbles on the side of the bit. And then she'll say, okay. And then she'll just quietly whisper, okay, so where was it?
My finger hurts. I can't type properly.
I think I'm quiet enough as an individual, so in character when I whisper it, of course I'm very quiet.
Oh, don't worry. I just bit my nail back too far. It's starting to get really annoying.
But yeah, she whispers asking where we're going to, talk.
So, are you talking in your room then, basically?
I would hopefully assume so. I mean, they can come over to our room if they want.
Yep. Also, it should be noted, Grace, there is a giant plush shark thing wrapped in Ix's arms, just like slowly but surely opening its mouth wide to show the bear trap.
Yeah.
Oh my god, he's made Stitch.
Yeah, as they start walking, she will just be like,
hi,
taking note of that. Yeah.
So, yep.
By the way, I just think she's got like everything that she writes and stuff of hers.
Okay. So,
yeah.
Petru, you've gone to Unessa and Little Leaf's room.
Yes. I'm just gonna relay.
You hear vibration coming from the other side of the door, apparently.
Somebody get him!
I'm gonna use perceptions to try and hear. What is this noise?
Okay, roll perception.
It's a phone.
Vibrating on my desk.
14. So, what are you two doing?
Pen have you got?
What are you two doing in that room?
Apparently something that requires a vibrator.
Oh god, can we please stop?
Everyone forgets Atra exists.
I can't! This is too much!
Remember, there is a 14-year-old in the room.
Sorry.
So
Hopefully not in that room, though.
Okay, now that's worse than what I said.
FBI, open up!
their phones are getting constant notifications.
Okay, so currently what is Unessa and Little Leaf up to in the room?
We don't want to know.
Okay, so hopefully without interruption this time. What are they up to?
I suppose they're ready, getting ready for sleep. And trying to find a way to make Unessa fit in the bed.
Why is there
The
It's the
vibration joke was
sliding of
because
the
someone's
bed on the
phone
floor.
went off.
I didn't hear that!
I heard someone's phone go as soon as I went, you listening. So, yeah, Petru, all you're hearing from your side of the door is a bit of like banter, a bit of forward argument, like, yeah, no, try and lean that way. No, let's just try and get that. Let's try and get that at the bottom of the bed. Just get that to the bottom.
This is not getting any better.
Make sure you curl your tail up. We need to
Is
conserve
the
as
bed
much
still
space as
standing?
possible.
Or have I broken?
I need a quick break! I need a quick break!
Fran, I need to hear David. David, what were you saying?
Huh?
Has the
I need a
bed's
quick
leg-
break from this to catch my breath. That's too much!
Then go take a break and take a breath. David, sorry, go on.
Has the bed's legs broken?
No, oddly enough,
Or-
they seem to be quite reinforced.
Thank God. For once, the bed isn't breaking under my character.
Petru's 5 years old.
God damn it! Oh, this is turning into a carry-on film.
I mean, I could also make a joke about that, like, because, carry it, okay, keep going.
To our viewers on YouTube, if this video is still up by this point, congratulations, somehow YouTube didn't take it down. Dear God. Okay, so, yeah, you're just hearing a bit of talk back and forth from the other side of the door. Are you knocking?
Yes.
You hear knocking, you two.
Please stop. I tried to warn you. You don't want to be caught unaware.
I mean, come in.
You see this tiny little two-foot fat person walk in, just holding.
You see,
Sorry,
just see
as
Unessa
together.
like struggling to fit onto the bed. Is like, I am deeply uncomfortable.
You just see Leaf trying to push everything on the bed.
Why was it vibrating?
Nothing was vibrating.
Oh, it was your voice making the
My
floor
phone
vibrate.
and Leigh made a joke.
I know.
The vibrating was the sound of a desk being pushed to the bottom of the bed to make more room.
Okay.
We'll put it at that.
He'll relay the information because I don't want to have to explain that entire thing again.
Okay, yep, you're pretty much told that she's found something unusual in the basement.
Well, wait, was David there whenever I was going through the thing?
Basically, she's found like a detective's room in the basement. She's found some notes there saying, oh yeah, there were some disappearances, something had been taking people in the village. That they were dated a couple of weeks ago. Also, the bed.
Just had a bad thought that I felt.
Also, the bed down there seemed to be large enough for someone of your size, Unessa.
Oh, unrelated, but okay.
You said that the basement was rented out by a specific clientele.
Yes.
Who do we know who lives in the basement?
Oh God!
It's not Mark. This isn't the part where I go, and here's our guest for today, Mark. Somehow he's found his way into Centralia. So yeah, she also pretty much tells you that They're all meeting up in Ix's room.
But I just got onto the bed. It was incredibly
You
difficult.
guys literally broke me.
Unessa very reluctantly gets back up. Wait, can I fit through the doors?
You don't.
That is a constant thing I must be aware of.
I'll say this. As you were going to the room, you was willing to just crash through the doorway. Only to be pulled down at the last second by a little leaf like, no. I have to
Children behave.
I have to sleep in this room as well. No. So,
Is Unessa the Khalid man?
So wait, does Raali have a roommate too, or is she just alone?
Raali's just alone. With her friends.
Sad day
Story
for
of
her.
Riley's life.
Allo,
Yes.
Yes.
you were going to go get Codi and call, weren't you?
Yes.
If you're doing so, make me a perception check.
Yay. 11.
She don't have no idea.
Ding.
You start to hear whispering coming from your bag.
It's just like she's just seeing her perception check. Ding.
You hear whispering coming from your bag, Allo.
Allo pulls the mirror out.
How did you know it was the mirror? It is not too good.
It's the only thing that talks in her bag.
Yeah.
Ego could have gotten it right as somehow learned how to talk.
I mean, isn't there also Sir?
Oh yes, Sir's there as well. In fact, you haven't really heard that much from Sir. You just like felt their presence on your shoulder this entire time.
That's creepy.
He's taking a nap munching on some cheese.
Pretty much. Don't know where he got the cheese from, but he's eating it.
No, David.
No.
No.
We can't say the C word one more time. Okay, so the mirror starts to swirl as you pick it up.
Okay.
As a
Cats?
as a voice comes from the other side. So, how's my little friend doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine, I'm fine. It's just, from what I can detect, you're in the small little town of Dust Bowl, if I'm correct.
That's what this place is called?
I believe so. Either that or it's the small town on the outskirts of it. I've had some troubles in that town, so forgive me if I don't sound too over-enthusiastic.
That's okay.
It's just, I sent some of my children there once, and, yes, they kind of got slain by some of the angry townsfolk.
Oof.
I'm gonna quickly run to the spar, so I'll be back in a minute. Hopefully I don't have to...
I know who's on the other side of that mirror, and I highly of Allo talking to her.
Meanwhile, David's there going, no, I remember that situation.
Well, you didn't kill them. Ish. Kinda.
Yeah, so forgive me if I don't sound too over-enthusiastic. Just try and take care of yourself, okay? And do me a favour.
Kill the hummingbird.
Hey.
Do me a favour, would you? Tell me how things go in this town. I do love to hear your stories on how your team is.
Okay.
Kind of like looks out the door.
Actually, before you do so, make me a perception check, Codi.
Okay.
Let's see if you even hear Allo talking.
Hopefully.
Is somebody slowly turning Samara into another character?
Oh?
I'll give you it. You just about hear some kind of whispering.
Samara? Oh, hello?
Samara?
Who are you?
Loud shout from another island. Yes!
Hello, who are you talking to?
Allo kind of looks up and points at the mirror.
You're talking to a mirror?
Yeah, I picked it up from that one guy that you guys killed. It talks to me.
One guy!
I have killed many guys.
Could I
Fire
see
the
the mirror?
You see the mirror, it just looks like a normal mirror at this point.
No, I'm asking Allo, can I take a look at the mirror?
You gonna give it back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I use
Gasket, how many
Arcana to try and
pieces?
figure out whether this is magic or not?
Go for it. Yeah, it's magic.
Allo?
Yeah?
What kind of things is this person saying to you?
Oh.
Terrible things.
They tell me to burn the house down.
It tells me to kill the hummingbird. I don't know why.
Tells me to kill my friends before they kill me.
They've just
Oh,
been
it's kinda
chatting
like
with me, really.
Okay. Well, I don't think it's a good idea to keep talking to them.
Allo just kind of pulls a shocked face. Really?
Yeah. Look.
Actually,
Do you mind if I keep hold of this until they call again? I want to judge for myself whether they're good or not. Please? If they're okay, I promise I'll give it back.
Quick question.
You really, Fran?
I was going to ask if the voice from the mirror was the same
I'm
voice
assuming
that
you're holding it
the
by the handle, yes?
bird.
Yeah.
Are you holding it mirror side towards you or mirror side towards Allo?
Mirror side towards me.
Okay, never mind then.
Deny.
That's oddly more concerning.
But yeah. Please?
Okay, as long as you give it back. I like the mirror.
I'll give it back if they're good guys, okay?
Mm,
But if they're bad guys, then we might have to get rid of it.
okay.
Alright, now what did you want outside my room?
Petru wants you to meet up at our room. She just relays what Petru said.
Yep.
Yeah.
Codi, you feel a slight tugging at the mirror.
I look at it.
It's the other neighbour, just like, kind of,
What?
points to the mirror, points to herself.
No, not yet.
Just like,
Could be bad guy.
tilts her head confused. Just like, it's like she's more as if she just wants to see herself in it.
I show her the boss side of it.
Yep, she just looks at herself through the mirror, just like inspects herself. Puts her hand on top of the mirror, moistures it down. She just like rests her hand on her scar and just starts to look sad.
I kind of like just start ruffling her fur and nuzzling her.
You get the feeling that this is like the first time in ages that she's actually seen herself.
We might be able to fix it. You never know.
She gives a slow nod and then heads out the door following Allo.
Freely and Click Clack will stay in the room.
And as you exit outwards to go down towards the room, towards their room as well, give one last quick look towards the window.
Yeah.
The sandstorm is practically on the town border right now. It's about to hit any minute. And with that, we'll end today's session.
Oh,
okay.
So, it's mainly because it's all coming up to 10 past 10, but also because Iron's been doing a lot of talking today. She needs a rest.
Oh.
So,
But we won't have them next week.
yeah, next week won't be on because I'm at a Christmas meetup. So it will be it'll be in 2 weeks when we start back up.
Dang.
Leigh.
Yeah.
So, what do you think of Raali in this today?
Well, I know you had some stuff.
You need to go bed.
I know you had some stuff planned for Raali, Fran, That's why I'm kind of making this
Always.
this is why I'm kind of making this whole section thing a two-parter. So, you had something to say, Raka?
Chomp Chomp does 1d4 in damage.
Bloody hell.
Because of the bear trap.
To those on YouTube, thank you all for tuning in, and we will see you next time.